Race 2-1, Open Superbike for 8 laps. Final call, Race 2-1, Open Superbike. Gate is open.
Alright guys, ladies of moto at the ridge. WMRRA too fast past me, the margarita.
From the Canadian land, Marcel Irnie on the 4. Up top, returning champion number 1, Kevin Pinkstaff.
Oh, come on, Pinkstaff. Where's your one wheel? You gotta learn.
You don't need it, he beats your ass.
Hey everybody, wow, what a fantastic day I had today. The weather turned pretty good. I could finally try that, the X in our final race and the SC1 in the first race, and I had a great time. And wow, dude, we were ripping. I'm still thinking about the last race, but the Formula Ultra race was crazy. Like Rick DeBrino and Kolstad, like they were standing it up in the corner. Like they were like, holy crap, this is carnage in front of me, and nobody put her down until, of course, Robarts later on. Thanks for having everyone come out, had a fantastic time, and good to come out of my 4-year retirement after bullshit 19. Thanks for welcoming everybody. Pass it on here, Pinkstaff.
No, it was a good race for me. I don't know if I can pull off the #1 plate this year, but I at least want to end putting in a good showing. And the Zlock Racing team puts a really good bike underneath me. Oliver and Brent keep me motivated, and went out and got the job done today. Felt really good. Got into the 44s for the first time ever. So, Dunlop Tires working really good for me. Thank you, company, for your good work there, and all the owner and staff for putting on a great weekend. Thank you.
That's right, 44s. Holy crap! I didn't even think that was possible. What we did today. Crazy.
Nice ride. Back with the novices, Umbro 1000, third box. 12, Cliff Butler. Second box.
Oh, it's going okay.
Second box, number 1, Mr. Kevin Pinkstaff.
Third.
And holy moly, 29, David Kolstad up top.
Testing. Hey guys, so this is my first time back racing, since Pacific last weekend, but that doesn't count. I just want to say that my fastest lap last week here was a 48.4 in Super Pole with Mark's Too Fast. Then this Friday I won Super Pole with a 47.00. Then today I did 44.7. So we're talking 2.3 seconds faster than Super Pole. Just keep advancing. So if I continue on that pattern, look out, guys. But yeah, I had a blast. Thanks to those Pirelli tires worked awesome. I want to thank my one sponsor is Mark at Too Fast. Thank you for all the Super Poles. They're a blast. I want to thank Tina for coming out and being my assistant to the assistant traveling secretary and naturopath doctor. And yeah, guys, fantastic. I had so much fun chasing you. We had a close last lap, but anyways.
Yeah, things got a little tight a couple times in that first lap. Good job to Top Rack Kolstad up here for nice little entry into that chicane. On the gas riding well, and was happy to be able to pull off a second day with some attrition from others. Big thanks, as always, to Zlock Racing, to Dunlop Tires, to Moto Vixens, all my other sponsors, and my family, and to the owner and owner staff for putting on a great race day.
Top rack might be a little far stretched. Don called me under rack, so I guess I have a little bit more to do. But big thanks to Don, Superbike Underground, for putting an amazing 1000 underneath me and being able to save that. That's the second twice that's done it to me. Did it at Pacific last race, and me and the driver almost had a make-out session. But the tires working amazing. CT, wouldn't be able to do this without them. Amazing. I don't know. It's just pretty cool, man, and everything. I don't know. I think my brain just had a fart or something. I'm all messed up because all I hear is Mark's laughing. But big thanks to everyone, the crew, standing out here, and it's kind of a chilly morning. I'm just rambling now. I'm all done.
Nicely done, David. Good round, good round. I don't know about that opening lap shit, but okay.
Hey, superstar.
Hey, that's it for tonight, folks. Do me a personal favor. Do me.
What?
2 medals.
Even you. Do me a personal favor. I want to see
Clicking
every
now.
single one of your happy, smiling
See
faces
them.
back
Formula
tomorrow night.
Ultra,
And what that means
bronze,
is you don't ride
Open
these
Super
damn
Sport,
scooters on the
second,
track after dark.
silver. Gold was
Yeah,
there,
that's what that means.
but
I wanna
I'll just
see
buy some
all
gold.
the smiling, happy faces tomorrow.
Debrano on the mini medal. Good end of the day, buddy. Cheers.
It's loud at the track. What are you doing? Second make you go faster?
Trimming the frays of my suit. The saw bunch sticking off or whatever, you know, so they don't like start to like make longer. You know, so
Like little tassels on the back?
yeah, little tassels, you know, little stuff. I'm kind of like just a zombie in the morning, so it's like something that doesn't take any thought. You just do.
So we have the tire warmers on because
Yeah.
you've decided to do what today?
I signed up for the last race of the day, the Open Superbike, whatever you want to call it. And we have no new tires because Sage didn't get his shipment in from Pirelli until after the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're just gonna run the same tires we did in the race. I mean, the same front from, you know, Super Pole Friday, all yesterday, qualifying the 2 races, and then we'll run the same front again for the qualifying and then the race today at 340. We're gonna skip the Formula Ultra because we don't have a rear tire. You need a new rear tire for Formula Ultra. Like, it's 12 laps, you know, like. And then so we'll run that for qualifying the X in the cold. So really, it's just a test day. So I know like how the X's will perform because it feels like it's my tire in terms of my riding style. It just grips good with the no trash control and such. An old whippity whip 2016 BMW.
Aw,
And then we'll run.
should be nice to that.
And then we have an X from Super Pole on Friday right here. You know, it's half worn for sure, and we'll try to outdo those 8 laps, the 8-lap race with that. And that's it. And then we'll see how it works in different colder conditions today. You know, so like I don't even have to finish the race. Like if I don't like it, I'll just, you know, all right, pull off. You know, I got court in 2 days or whatever too with the Constable Conrad Herbs who sued me for libel and slander for my video footage filming him harassing me for 3 hours, attacking me, my charter rights and freedoms, 2B, 2C, 2D, my right to peaceful assembly, my right to association, my right to freedom of press. And he came at me, and the evidence shows even from the detailed security report from the security who called him saying that he's a protester with the Freedom Convoy, and he was, what is it?
Belligerent.
He's belligerent, and he likes to verbally attack the fire department, the police, and the bylaws. So it's just like, yeah. And he says I was causing a disturbance throughout the day in relation to the Freedom Convoy, yet there's no evidence of that, because I wasn't. I was filming the Freedom Convoy, filming everybody's most happy day of my life and all those thousands of people's lives. That the world, there was change where everyone's gonna like, we can survive this tyranny of our totalitarian governments. Anyways, so I have that in a couple days going to court.
Just back from the qualifier.
Yeah, so the X does not like the cold. You could just, both sides just destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
destroyed. And it's, so it's not getting enough heat. Let's see what the pressure is. 21 and a half. What did I do? 20.8 or whatever it went out on. Trying to get lots of heat into it. 21.5.
What was your time?
20.8. Oh, yeah. Pulling pink staff, hoping that you know he's gonna lay her out there, but he was kind of going slow in the corners a little bit. 147.9. So a 48.8, 47.9, and then a 48.5 because, and then the last lap I pulled off. He blew at the bus stop or the chicane. That was it. Like when you take off Merlin's shirt.
Merlin's shell.
His shirt. This is his shirt.
What are you doing?
We're gonna change out my A dampener and put in my B dampener. It's got a little bit of a looseness in there, so when you go like real quick, it has like a looseness from all the, it's not, it gets like. You can move it quickly in one direction. Go. So it's got a little bit of air in there, that needs to be redone. Then go to my toolbox. Follow me.
Follow.
All right. So the dampeners are right here. So we got this is my B dampener. This one is
What's the
used.
difference between an A and a B?
Just unlabel them.
No.
So this is what we're gonna put on. This one should be refreshed. Okay. So now we gotta take the other one off. So I gotta get my tools out. Okay. Yeah. It's like a couple 10s and a 13th.
What do you have all over it?
I use shoe glue and stuff. Make sure they don't back out. Loctite. You never want to lose a dampener. These things always loosen up.
What time should we head up and watch the race?
When we see them going out for the warm-up lap. Or getting ready to wait in line here. You notice there's always the slowest guys that come here before the call?
Yeah.
Yeah. None of the pros do that. They've learned. Okay. Oh,
What are we doing here?
I have to change the inner piece too. Like that. I have to measure that distance. Make some marks. Need a pen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. On the hill. Absolutely.
Nice work there, Mark. Fourth. Oh yeah.
You weren't out there.
No.
You should have been.
Hey, too fast. We had third and fourth place.
Not bad for starting the day off leaking oil like crazy.
Oh yeah. Plus your first time back. Going fast. Fast.
Thank you, Marcel.
Cheers. A podium in Formula Ultra. Nice work, bud.
Good job.
Bam. I got some sweet video of you. Look at that mustache too. Killing it. Yeah, I was filming the whole race. It's awesome.
Right on, man.
Cheers.
Yeah.
What tire did you run?
SE1.
Yeah, the new one? Was it a new one?
No, it was the shag from the 6-lapper.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
Worked-
sir.
Put it together there. Hey. What happened to Pink Staff? You on like the backside he fell?
Yeah, he tucked the front and the bottom of the corkscrew.
Yeah. On the right or the left?
On the right.
Oh, yeah. You never know that one.
Bummer.
Well, good for you though.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, let's see Debrano. See what kind of times they were pulling down. Hey, man, I was rooting for you out there. I got you on film.
I was trying, man. This thing's, bone stock engine.
ZX10, right?
Yeah.
RR or whatever it matters.
Just an R. It's just kind of clapped out, but we're still wringing its neck. So
Yeah, I was rooting. Just you had that one lapper, and then you were on him for the last 2-3 laps, and then it was over.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm stoked. I felt better than yesterday. We made some changes, but yeah, it's just tough. You know, we're kind of yo-yoing the whole time, and I could be right on them. But then
What's
we
your
hit a
favorite corner
straightaway.
then? Where do you bring the yo in?
Oh man, the chicane.
Yeah.
I'm really good there. A couple spots I don't want to give my secrets away. But
Yeah. This will be after the fact, but yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. Like turn 6, 7, 8, 9.
Leaned over a lot.
Yeah, 11,
Long,
12.
consistent.
Like pretty much from 6 to 12, I don't really got anything for him there. And it's the other parts of the track, but it's just a matter of getting myself positioned close enough to make an attack. And I got close a couple times, but then we caught lappers.
And then that last lap where he got him, and then you were following him down the hill.
Yeah, it was just.
That was it.
I wish, yeah.
Cool. Do you know what you're putting down on a typical dyno on this one?
I don't even know. I know it's about 20 horse less than what I normally have with a stock 1000 prepped engine. I mean, this thing's just straight off.
So maybe 195, 200?
No, probably like 185.
Okay, so you're like me then. I got my 14K motor. I'm waiting on a newer one, but are you going to do the last race of the day?
Yeah, probably.
I am too, so I'll see you out there.
Sweet.
It'll
Good
be
luck.
you and me. We'll see what happened to Pigstaff if he gets his bike fixed.
Yeah, what was up with you? Why did you miss the race?
I don't have any tires, man. Pirelli had no tires. I'm going to, you know, what am I going to do?
Yeah. See you, man.
Okay, let's get back to it. Put that steering dampener back on. Got the new used dampener on. And this is what we're running, guys. We're running, I used this SCX from before, you know, half used. So we'll see what happens. Same front tire all weekend, of course.
Race 21, this is your second call.
Okay, Sunday open Superbike. Sunday open Superbike.
Getting the camera ready.
Sunday open Superbike. 34.2 in the front SC1. 23 in the rear SCX. A bunch of 44s.
All right. You ready?
Hang on, final call. So right around what we did yesterday.
Race 2-1, open Superbike for 8 laps. Final call. Race 2-1, open Superbike. Gate is open, send them when we get them.
Let's see who comes out.
All right.
Left.
Yep. We don't know who's coming out. Marcel is chasing Kevin, I think. Yeah.
found you? Were you up on, took a while to get over here?
Well, I brought the one wheel up there, and it's so steep on the asphalt, so I was like,
On the way down? You didn't want to ride down?
Marcel, and then I rode halfway down, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to jump off down there because it goes to gravel.
Did you see me put my hand up though? You knew I just came off, right?
Yeah, but then I wanted to see if I could get the finish. But
Yeah,
What happened to the bike, buddy?
That SCX tire, can't use it a second time.
Uh-oh.
No, it doesn't work. Oh yeah, come look at the tire. It was just unsafe out there. After the first 3 laps, it just turned to shit again. Look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Just like we had that one time in the morning, just like the morning.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And so anyways, I checked the temperature. It was up to temperature. You know, I was seeing, you know, the typical 180 to 200 Fahrenheit, super hot to the touch. But it's tearing. Why is it tearing? The only thing I did was I added a compression to the rear compression. But yeah, it was working okay. You saw me. I was on all over pink staff.
Yeah.
I was trying to go around the outside of him of 6, but then I was starting to wear the tire doing that. Going around the outside of him, and then I'm taking extra distance, and then he still cuts over, so that was a terrible idea. I got to take the inside, obviously. And then I started to know the rear started drifting after 2 laps, and then 3 laps, and then it just started going everywhere. And then John snuck her in me and scared me into that one. I'm like, sort of stood him up. He kind of gave me a little apology with his head shake. He's like, oh, sorry, I just knew it. And then I was just, it just
I know,
didn't
you
work.
just kind of dropped right off.
Oh, it didn't work at all.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh man, this is so bad.
I was like, uh-oh,
I mean, you can see
something
why
happened.
it's bad. So, yeah, so I'm just like, okay, let's just get
Well,
off the track.
today was supposed to be that day, right? Where you're testing out things that you...
62, 64, 45, 8, you know, best lap. So like, following pink staff, 45. And then following pink staff at 47. And then it was over 48, 47, 49. And that was it. All I could do was 6 laps and, you know, just useless. So, anyways, learned some things. I would say I learned that you can't do 2 races on an X, right? It's a 1 race tire.
Too soft.
But you could do 3 laps, but you can't do another 8 laps or whatever, 6 laps. You know, I mean, it couldn't even make it over. Yeah, maybe a race. Doesn't like heat cycles, obviously. The second heat cycle, just got 2 laps, we're good, and then that was it. So
That's good to know.
yeah, so that tire did like an 8-lap sprint in the Super Pole, and then 2 laps into this race, and then it was turn the shed. That's it. Show's over, folks.
Going home.
Yeah. Well, today was a disappointing testing day, but let's just go back to yesterday.
It's what it is. Kind of knew that.
Yeah. Tires.
Tires.
Such
Seems
an
like
art.
you're...
Such an art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tire pressure and temperature. And it's quite an art.
So many, that's what I just said, so many things. Yeah, I'm surprised the tire went so, I think it's like, it's so weird. It's like, just ate it up. And look, the rubber's peeling off. It's almost like I overheated it. I needed to run higher pressure, maybe would have stopped that, right? In hindsight, if I ran like another PSI, like back to the 25, even though the track temp is still 100 Fahrenheit, yeah, it's a tough one to pick.
All right.
Irnieracing.
I went up there with the one wheel like we talked about, and then it was gravel, and then I got you on your start, and then it was super steep on the asphalt, so I had to run it halfway up the asphalt.
Oh, the one wheel,
and
yeah.
the whole time I'm like, Marcel, like you could do this, but I couldn't.
The downhill, as long as it's not steeper than the board, it would have done it just fine.
It was steep.
Steeper than the angle of the pitch of the board, of the frame.
And then I got up there and it's all gravel, and I'm trying to like get over to the stands, and I'm like, oh my god. And you guys already go by once.
So you got some good onboard or external for the fans, guys. Let's check out Tina's external.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
And then coming back, it was super steep, and then it drops into gravel. So it's like this, and then so I had to stop, and I almost fell over.
All right. Well, thank you, the assistant traveling secretary, Dr. G, for her first time at the track. Bam.